Okay, so we are back again here. What we're going to be doing here, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you Wise Care. Or, let me get up the app up. Okay, Wise Game Booster. They make you. They make Wise Care 365. Now this is a free program. Okay, already. Okay, now it says it has found 4 issues. Okay. So I'm going to show you. I can't run it. If I run it, it shuts off the program that's running in the background. Um, I already took pictures already, so we can show and tell. This is what we're focusing on. Okay, it says it found 14 issues. I know. Here it says it found 4. But because it's point, see? So it has a meter gauge. Red is really bad system. And it should be in the green. Well, near the green. So there we go. So we have to press this button. So when you press this button, this is what happens. Let me just zoom that up so you can see. Okay. It'll never go down to the bottom, you know, but it freed up 1,459 meg or gig. You know, you can say that way too. Okay, so we're able to free up, but if I run it, it'll knock off this program that I'm able to use to record this for you. So that's what it does. So it's basically what it's doing is freeing up any resources and any additional RAM. It's supposed to it was designed for gaming purposes, but you know sometimes you need to go on your PC to do whatever operations you want to do, and it's good to free up the RAM. Okay, so it's gonna clean out anything stuck in the clipboard, anything stuck in memory because you have RAM and you have ROM. So it's gonna clean out everything in the RAM. And then you have your hard drive. You might have a mechanical hard drive, or you have an SSD, or you have an EMC, or you have a BWIN that the GPN company out of I think they're either out of Taiwan or China. That's right. I have to look in the laptop that I have. They use. So a lot of you should upgrade your hard drive and also put a second hard drive in. You have a primary has your Windows, and then the slave is what they call it, has another drive that doesn't boot. So it's a non-boot drive. It would be something you install your programs on and everything in case drive C gets infected or something happened or it stopped working. You have all your stuff saved. For those of you who don't have a NAS, or you want to work on your PC, or you want to save files, or you have a YouTube channel, and you want to work on graphics and your information, and it's a lot for that. We'll talk about that in another video. But I'm just saying, the virtual drive is what Microsoft uses. Microsoft, you have your RAM, right? But you have virtual RAM, but they use part of the hard drive. But those hard drives were slow. They were like spinning at 53,000 RPM or 72 RPM or whatever else they were spinning. But that's what I know. So those can be, they slow. The SSD. Memory, it uses memory. Boom, boom, boom. Read and write memory. Read and write. It's faster. Never defrag those, you'll degrade it. But in time, those get degraded. But they shouldn't, though, really, if you buy a really good one. Okay. I haven't had any problem with mine. Okay. I have 2 of them in here. There's a large one for the operating system and everything that goes with that, and then programs you install. Gaming should go on the slave drive because it runs better. You wouldn't, because remember, the gaming, when you install a game, it should go on the slave. If you have Steam, whatever it is you got, put on your slave. Sometimes you can't, your slave drive can't because you don't have much space left. That's why it's good to get a bigger slave. But then how would you get that bigger? You get a bigger slave drive, which would be an SSD or EMC, and you say, gee, how would I do that? Well, you clone the old drive How can I clone it? You clone it through type 3 for USB. When the blue. Okay, if you got that, and you would speed up, it'll be much faster. I mean, you can go fast. It depends on what you got. Okay, it's very easy to work. It's very easy to clone another drive, and this cloning software that's free, I can do it. And you just clone it. Boom, you have everything restored on the newer drive. Then you take the older drive you had that was filled up, and you put it away because that has your most recent. And that's how you run your system. But here for memory, this is what you have to do to clear up your memory. Okay, and you want it clear, so you start off with the first machine. The machine will run faster. This works with everything Microsoft has released in version. I'm running Windows 11 Pro, by the way. I do run home on one laptop, but everything is Pro here. Okay, so that's about it. Okay, so the reason why you would do this is to free up your RAM. So if I don't care, you have 4 gigs, 8 gigs, 16, 24, 32, 64, 128, or whatever you got, you're gonna have to clean the RAM. Windows is not going to do it for you. I don't know why Microsoft should incorporate these things. Smart clean. Okay, machine is idle. Let me clean it. Does he have any operatings? Do you have any windows open? Is he working on something? But save it. They did that with OneDrive. So if you have OneDrive and you have Microsoft Office 365 subscription, okay, so that automatically saves. Goes on a terabyte drive, whatever that you get for them with that package, which varies. I was lucky to get the package really really cheap. That's another story, but it's not bad though. You get the whole Office suite, and you can either go on your computer, you can go run it from the cloud, you run it from your browser. I mean, you have a lot of options. You can put it on your phone. I mean, but everything you do can show up anywhere, and it's a good. I understand it's a good system. And like you said, gee, why do you have to pay a subscription? Why can't you just buy the whole program? Yeah, you can buy the whole program, but you won't have the flexibility to have it all over the place, and then giving you a terabyte that they're running on their back end. And if anything happens with your computer or wherever it is, you install a new computer, you log into your Microsoft account, boom, you get everything that you have from Microsoft, boom, right in there. And that's how that works. But like I said, with this thing here, this is very important to clean up the RAM. Okay. They also have a memory booster, but I remember it's a memory optimizer. I don't run it. I have it. I don't even know where it is because I really don't. What is that? Oh, let me see. I it optimizes the RAM, but Microsoft Windows can do that, but Microsoft Windows doesn't clean the RAM. You see what I mean? That's where these programs come in. Cortex makes something similar to this too, but Cortex is too bloated, and you can slow down the machine. I did recommend that, but I took it off. It's too bloated, too much ads, too much stuff. It's doing way too much things. Oh, and that too takes up memory. Oh, and you want to use it as much as that. So right now, this is a 32 gig system, but 1 to 6 was bad. So it's 24 gig, but that's good enough. That's a lot. That's more than 16. But right now, if you're buying a PC, 16, if you can afford it, is good. 8, it's the bare minimum. 4, unless you're running a laptop and you really don't care. But that's okay because that's like 3.85 gig free. Okay, and you got the swap drive, so that increases it to 9 gig. So you really won't notice much degradation. It's called. All right, I'm getting a little bit too far fast here, but okay. So now you know Wise Game Booster. There it is. Ta-da! There. There's no update for this. Well, this will update on its own, but it's really. But they should really call it. I told them, I said, why don't you have this thing built into optimizers? Well, not optimizers. Wise 365. Then when you run it, it would clean up the RAM. Instead of running 2 programs that they got. That's what. But anyway, that's it. Hey, be sure you subscribe to the channel, and I do thank you for subscribing. Okay, in advance. The channel got to grow. I know I never asked for it before, but actually, guys, now we need to get the channel up there. We need to get. Well, it's getting there. But those of you who have subscribed, I do appreciate it. We're getting there. We're 142, I believe, subscribers. Come on. There's more views than subscribers. I understand. But at least you'll know when I come out with a new video. And do click on the notification bell. Alright. That's about it. Oh, by the way, this does the system optimizer process optimizer automatically. So just let you know. Okay, that's it. Thanks again. Take it easy. Let's go. Bye.